Hello, and welcome back to...
Goddess of Victory! Nikke.
We have a new day, we have a new update. And looks like we even have a new background for this place. Pretty cool. It's not full screen though, sadly. I wonder why. This could be full screen. Anyways, let's claim that. We have a new mail, 600 gems. CD key rewards and maintenance gifts. And now we'll just go through the lists, I suppose. Claim that. Wipeout. In the cash shop we can look at other stuff. Like this daily one.
Saw teeth, entire puppy put it to good use! Come again if you need any. Looks like we've got...
Just in time, dear client.
Have fun shopping! Thank you for coming! Another successful transaction. Doesn't it feel good? Are you looking for something?
I don't have enough for that, sadly. But that's okay. We're almost done. Just gonna recruit more Nikkes. That's gonna wait a few days before I do that. Why does it say the weekly ends in 4? Actually, yeah, that does make sense. 4 days, right. So recruit has to wait until we actually can pull Modernia. But we can do these in the meantime. Alright, outpost, that means I can do a dispatch.
Commencing operation. Leave the support to me.
Claim. Go back. Claim that. Let's do advise and upgrade of an Nikke.
Is there any chance I could come and see you privately today? Survivalist? Whenever you feel lonely or in danger, please let me know, okay?
And finally, Mika.
If
There we
you
go.
made me pick between you and Balorta, I could never choose.
Alright, claim that and that. We are at 80. That means we need 20 more. That we can get easily from interception. And the other thing. Alright, it's Modernia, of course.
Lady Luck is always on our side. Behold my ultimate blade. Luck is reserved for those who are prepared!
I forgot I did the wrong thing. Wait, I'm gonna retry. I fucked up. I wasn't paying attention.
Lady Luck is always on our side. I got too excited. I really like you. Show show them no quarter. Lady Luck is always on our side.
Yes. That is done. Defeat it.
Now it's hot spring time. Fancy a drink? Now it's hot spring time.
I don't need shoes. I need a helmet, game. Give me a helmet, please. Claim this as well before I forget. And simulation room, begin. 5C, begin.
Third simulation begin. Not looking good. The simulation room. Wake me up when the battle is over. What purpose will I wake me up when the battle is over. Enoch and I are apparently... It's going to be a bore, isn't it? Enoch and I are apparently sisters. But I've never... The last battle is right around the corner. Make sure... On guard! Wake me up when the battle is over. Lady Luck is always on our side. Those who are prepared! Fancy a drink?
Alright, that should be my 100 for free from the daily reward. Wonderful, now we go to the outpost. No, New Year's event. Is it voice acted? No. You're having a good time? To bring in the new year, a small concert is being held at the outpost. Yeah, you're the coolest, Noise. Whoa. All of the Nikkes from the various squads have gathered under one roof. The Condors, Aegis, Mate for You, Happy Zoo, 777, ACPU, the Caronades, even Unlimited. How was the past year for everyone? You've all been battered by crushing waves and nearly been swept away by blustering snowstorms. Despite that, you all made it through. You've all been through a lot this year. So have I. Encountered all sorts of obstacles, but I overcame them, just like all of you. So, I would like to thank the person who stuck with me the entire time, through all the hardships and the rough patches. Producer, huh? Noise descends from the stage and approaches me. I want to thank you for helping me get through all the difficulties this past year. Noise hands me a flower. Huh? Thank you. This is for you. I hope you'll continue being part of my life next year. Huh? After giving me a brief kiss on the cheek, Noise heads back up on the stage. Noise, what are you? Let's keep the good vibes going, everyone. On to the next song. You should go wash your face, Commander. Yeah, exactly, pronto. I'll hold on to this flower for you. Actually, I can help you scrub your face if you want. How about I go with you? Do you need me to help as well, Master? As the counters start to bicker among each other, I feel like we are starting to draw attention from the rest of the crowd. It's okay, I'll go alone. I'll be in a swift retreat before we draw any more unwanted attention. In order to take a breather from the intensity of the concert, I decided to take a walk in the empty park before going back in. As I walk in, I hear someone call out to me. Leaving so soon? The concert is still going strong. Huh? Scarlet? It's a beautiful night. Have you been well, my lord? New Year Sword. So it's a 2-week event. Let's just start with the challenge mode.
Leave it to me.
And then we can continue. I picked Scarlet by accident, but it doesn't matter. At this point, at least. It will matter later on. Oh, it's this guy. Well, doesn't matter. He's dead.
After all that, I deserve a compliment.
Nice. Enter. 1-1. New team. Auto.
Who shall be the next to fall under my
What?
blade?
And now we need to get that percentage up, so we need 2 more characters. Gonna replace Scarlet with
We can
Julia.
play a duet together.
Actually no, I'm gonna put Scarlet back
Who
in.
shall be the
I'm gonna
next to
replace
fall under
you
my
with
blade?
Julia
play a
and
duet
you
together.
with Viper.
You really want to have me by your side?
There we go. Start. What are you doing here? Tonight is the last night of the year, is it not? The drink alone would be such a waste. So I sneaked myself in hopes of enjoying a drink with thee. I heard the blithe tunes echoing through the streets and it captured me. So I stopped looking for dough, but for a moment. For a while I was drinking here, while taking in the music. In other words, you were drinking alone. I suppose thou could frame it in such a way, yes. But no matter. I live my life according to the vagaries of my heart, and wherever it may take me. Sounds like a life unencumbered. And you would understand. Forsooth, it's a life where freedom reigns. Huh? Commander, I suggest you run. The other Nikkes found out about Noise kissing you, and they are riled up about it. They don't want you to be bested by her, and they are out to find you, and your sheik. Anis is particularly up. Commander, where are you? Are you at the outpost? Anis. Wait, Commander, you've got to run before they catch you. If anyone lays a finger on you, I will kill them myself. What news? It would appear my lord doth capture the heart of many a fair maiden. You seem to be in quite a bind. A little bit, yes. Looks to me that thou require a place to refuge. How about it? Would thou be partial to viewing the sunrise with me? Why the sunrise? Many people bring in the new year by watching the sunrise. Okay, where should we go? Where else would we go? To see a real sunrise? The surface.
Kill the goons over here.
But commanders cannot go onto the surface without a mission. Something confusing me? Do I remember it incorrectly? Perhaps. Or chance.
What a wonderful denouement.
Carefully staying out of the sight of the other Nikkes, roaming at the outpost, Scarlet and I make our way to the left. Thine cheeks remain unsullied further, at least for now. Thank you for your help. Pray tell, what is it in your hand? I raised the flower the Noise gave to me. Oh, this? Someone gave it to me as a present. Is that a rose? Verily, it does not seem to be genuine, but rather artificial. I believe so, yes. It has been many moons since I laid my eyes on such an object. No matter how extensive my wanderings on the surface, I have never found a rose. I was on the verge of giving up. Yet here it has appeared in my life. Do you like roses? Not particularly, but my sister had an affinity for them. You had a sister? Yes, I did. Have I never told you this? It was a very long time ago. I'm sorry. There is nothing to be sorry for. As I said, it was a long time ago. Time heals all wounds and washes away all sadness. We have arrived. I shall take you to a place where the view of the sunrise is unparalleled. From here, all we must do is proceed straight for 2 hours. 2 hours? Do not be discomposed, my lord. The more difficult the journey, the greater the rewards. Scarlet closes her eyes and feels the bitterly cold breeze brush up against her face. The winds are bitingly cold this time of year. Yes, it was around this time, just before the new year. What are you referring to? Nothing. I am merely recalling some things that happened long ago. Have you ever heard of the Melee Squad? Melee Squad? Judging from the look on your face, I would say that's the first time you have heard of it. I suppose that is possible. From what I've seen in the Ark, they don't seem to produce Nikkes for the Smelly Squad anymore. I suppose in a way, that's a small success. Were you part of the squad by any chance? That I was. I suppose my sword is a fairly obvious clue, is it not? I thought you said you had a mind switch, and you didn't remember anything. To be precise, I lost the majority of my memories, not all of them. Even though I had to endure multiple mind switches, there are still certain memories which can never be forgotten. What kind of memories do you still remember? Would you care for me to regale you with the tale? I'm dying to know. I do appreciate your candor. This will do just fine. Our walk will be long. That would not be so bad an idea to reminisce. Where shall I begin this tale? Alright, I shall start from there. Ahem. A long, long time ago. In the days when the first Raptures had invaded, there lived two sisters who had become Nikkes. It's been a hot minute since we sparred, hasn't it? I believe this makes 985, doesn't it? Do not treat this so flippantly. It deserves to be taken seriously. Yeah, I got it. I'll be serious. Huh? Scarlet and Rose point up their swords at each other. Have at you! Bring it! Both of them are unique variants of the mass-produced Nikkes, created to be used in close combat, of which only 10 were manufactured.
The thrill of battle is undeniable.
We are out of conflict. We don't hesitate anymore. We must push reloading. The hour of retribution draws near. Fancy a drink?
The tip of Rose's sword gently presses against Scarlet's throat. Huh? Very well, I concede defeat. Phew, things could have really gotten south for me. For a moment, my sword was starting to feel heavy back there. Better stay on my toes or else I may really lose next time. Don't lie, you won without lifting a finger. Hardly, it wasn't easy at all. Now, let's see. That makes 976 wins and 9 draws. Don't try and fudge the numbers, it's 975 wins and 10 draws. You got me. Think about it though. Your older sister, doesn't it start to reason that I would be better with a sword? You're better than me with just about everything else. Cleaning, cooking, generally being organized. You and I are in any case. Not only that, but models specifically designed to utilize swords. Would not mastery of such a weapon be of paramount importance? Do you think so? I truly believe that will come a day when you will best me. No flower blooms in perpetuity, and nothing lasts forever. There will come a day when you beat me. It's just not now, that's all. I will whip that insolence out of you if it's the last thing I do. Looking forward to what you have got in store for me. A broadcast? This is a special announcement to all special time mass-produced belonging to Unit A within this sector. All close combat Nikkes assemble into the training ground. We repeat. Why would they want us to gather there? It is hard to say. Let's head over. Is that everyone? Yes. Okay then. Do I really have to do this? Why me, of all people? It's not like doing this is gonna make them become other goddess squad. They gave that mercenary Grimm's model, so how come I? Great hell, are we going to stand there in perpetuity? Oh, you said everyone's here, right? Yes. Ahem. Due to your stellar test results, you all are being deployed as melee squad. All 10 of you have been specially designed for close quarters combat. Will undertake infiltration and reclamation missions, and this will all be done under my command. A human will be accompanying us. They're being assigned what was it called again? A commander? Like the goddess squad? Yes, we'll be following the same model as the goddess squad. Going forward, all squads will be assigned commanders, regardless of stature. To make such sweeping policy changes, it It would seem the accomplishments of the Goddess Squad are greater than I initially thought. Any more questions? By the way, Rose. Yes? Since you have had the highest score in the final test, you will be the squad leader. Ah, so whoever got the highest score gets to be the leader? I didn't expect that. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. That covers just about everything. So return to your positions. We'll be proceeding to the coordinates designed by our mission tomorrow morning. Make sure you're properly equipped. The United Forces of Humanity officer leaves hurriedly. Finally, a real mission. An opportunity to take down a real Rapture with my own hands. Alright, cool.
Can't get these clothes dirty. Hey, calm down. See? I made it. No enemies left standing.
The day of the mission. An oppressive silence fills the transporter vehicle as it heads towards the target area. Scarlet? What? How come you're so quiet? Are you nervous since it's our first mission? No. I'm really excited about having the chance to cut down a Rapture. I see. If you say so. Scarlet? You've heard of Lieutenant Lilywise, haven't you? I haven't been living under a rock, so yes, I do know of her. She's the first and also the strongest warrior there ever was. The one who heralded the existence of Nikke to all of humanity. Yes, she's pretty cool. So pretty and so strong. A few days ago, some of the girls in Team B told me that she was able to tear apart Raptures with her bare hands. What? Without any other type of weapon? Nope, not at all. Wherever she goes, it's just a flurry of disembodied Rapture parts flying through the air. I suppose it was her exemplary display that made her the United Forces of Humanity. Choose not to discard even the close combat program. Perhaps that's why I decided to create mass-produced Nikkes like us who are specifically made for melee combat. That's what I was thinking too. But I'm sure even she was nervous on her first mission. How do you know that? Just a hunch. She would have been facing something she would never have been up against before. And there were many things precious to her that she had to protect. If thine own strength is so formidable, then surely there is no need for apprehension. Ha, you think so? She was a human, just like us before becoming a Nikke. So I'm willing to bet she was just as nervous as we are now. It's normal to be a bit jittery when you are doing something for the first time. Are you nervous too? Of course! It's not like I've ever gone toe-to-toe with a Rapture before. This is all new to me, so yeah, I'm nervous, a little scared even. But I know that those emotions are all temporary, because nothing in this world lasts forever. All this tension and anxiety will fade into nothing with time, as we get used to this sort of thing. The military vehicle screeches to a stop. Looks like we've arrived. We've arrived at the target point. Everyone, move your position. Move to your positions. Roger. Now then, guess it's time for us to head out. We've successfully infiltrated the building and confirmed the target. I've got a visual on 20 ground-type Raptures. If we descend from the building, we'll make a contact with the group of the Raptures. Then get in there and defeat them. Roger. The resounding thud of footsteps echoes out, along with the great vibrations of the earth. Before them standing the cold, piercing gaze of an emotionless killing machine, it is far more massive and threatening than anything of them have ever seen in the simulations. Everyone holds their breath in terror. No one dares to take a plunge into the Rapture lair. You're telling me they want us to jump down there and start hacking away? With just swords instead of proper firearms? Huh? The panic-stricken voice out of one of the Nikkes rings out, filling everyone else with their increasing dread. The atmosphere is uneasy, restless, tense. Scarlet feels like her feet are being weighted down with concrete blocks. Really? Personally, I think a sword is preferable to a gun in this situation. With a gun, you fire a bullet, and that's all there is to it. But for us, even if if our swing isn't true, we'll still do some damage. Rose stands up. Rose? Also, a sword is way cooler than a gun anyway, wouldn't you say? Rose leaps down into the midst of the Rapture horde. Rose! As she plummets towards the ground, she begins swinging her sword at the Raptures. In the blink of an eye, several Raptures collapse to the ground. Huh? They're not much of a challenge. Scarlet! Don't tell me these things have got you nervous. If you can't cut up this cannon fodder, how are you even gonna expect to defeat me? Huh? Ayah! Who are you calling me nervous? Scarlet stands up and leaps towards the Raptures, to which Rose is currently laying waste. Ah! The blade cleaves through the Raptures like a hot knife through butter. Their movements are repetitive, just like those she saw in the simulations. Their gaze, the positions of their cores. Scarlet is able to act almost instinctively as she works her way through the horde. Without thinking, she knows exactly where to strike the enemy. Now to neutralize them entirely. Ayah! She can do it. She can cut them. No longer do the Raptures seem so frightening. Scarlet's blade bisects the Rapture's core. Ooh, that was but a batch of hell. Alright. These Raptures cleave just as well as anything else that we have encountered. Don't be afraid, everyone, and come, before I claim all your shares. Whether or not the Dishonored's war cry reached her comrades, Scarlet does not recall. However, what she does remember is how everyone shook themselves free from the ladders of fear which held them, and together ventured forth. And swung their swords through endless raptures, and so it came to pass that their first mission, for which there had been decidedly low expectations, became a resounding success, with an unprecedented absence of casualties on their end. Cool.
I await your instructions, Conductor.
After all that, I deserve a compliment.
In the days and weeks that followed, the melee squad was deployed on countless missions. The Rapture core shatters to pieces. All nearby Raptures eliminated. Alright, I'll make the report. Reporting in, we have eliminated all the Raptures previously occupying the station, and have recaptured the 29th base of the United Forces of Humanity. Their bodies had been designed to be more nimble than those of other mass-produced Nikkes, allowing them to infiltrate and recapture key facilities which had fallen under the Rapture control. Ooh, check that out, disgusting. Is that really a machine? Ah, perchance thou could spend less time perfurcinating and more time slicing? Patience, my dear sister. I assure you that whatever needs killing will meet its rightful end. Rose swings her sword, bisecting the Rapture. In order to truly excel at the art of cutting, one must have a cold mind. Similar to other Nikkes, they witnessed a succession of successful missions, defeating numerous Rapture hordes. Along with numerous accomplishments, however, there were also sacrifices. Scarlet gazes at her fallen comrade, lying on the ground. I don't think she'll make it. She sustained cranial damage. She's beyond saving. I see. I will request a coffin for her to be transported back to the base. Well, their many accomplishments also brought forward an equal amount of positive changes. First squad is officially being instituted? Correct. It's surprising, honestly. What benefits shall we receive when formally becoming a squad? We'll be able to manage our squad more sustainably. And we'll also be able to request our official support from other squads. None of these things seem particularly noteworthy to me. What do you mean? We're making a name for ourselves. Practically speaking, the quality and quantity of our equipment will no doubt increase. That is more to my liking. Speaking of which, when are our additional supplies meant to come in? Damn it. What are the higher-ups thinking? Commander? Did he say anything? Yes. I told you, don't call me Commander. Refer to me by an actual rank. Yes, Lieutenant. I was asking when our additional supplies were due to arrive. They've been delayed for a week now. What do you expect? Everything's going to hell in a handbasket. So you can hardly be surprised at the fact that our supplies are slow to show up. Ah, I see. So you all not need to bust your asses, you hear me? That way we'll make a name for ourselves and receive supplies without any issues. Very well, I will do that. As the missions became increasingly more difficult, so did the bonds between the Nikkes in the squad become closer. Let's see, it's getting late. The sun is starting to set. I'm not sure if heading back to the base is a good idea. What say you about yonder building? Scarlet points to a partially collapsed building. I think would make a most efficient dwelling for the evening. Sounds good to me. We can camp out there for the night. Alright, this was the final one, but we'll also get the editing cutscene as well.
Step forward.
You are so cute, Commander.
Fancy a drink?
Scarlet sits near the window, keeping watch. Occasionally she glances back at the others, who are laughing and chatting amongst themselves. It's peaceful out here. It's nice, isn't it? This sense of peace. It's too peaceful. I worry that the others have forgotten what we are on a mission. Relax, everyone's been running themselves ragged as of late. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a moment of peace and quiet. Nevertheless, we must remain vigilant. Know that. I know how much you care about us. You're scared that if we let down our guard, we'll get hurt. Don't worry. So long as you are on guard, we'll be just fine. Besides, even though everyone may look like they're carousing about casually, they all still have their swords on them. So cut them a little slack. This is a rare opportunity for us to properly relax. Very well. With that being said, I got you a little something for being such a hard little worker, while everyone else is having fun. Ta-da! Rose produces 2 small cups from her pouch. Where do you get those? They came with the last shipment of supplies. Scarlet lifts up a bottle of alcohol. I thought we could have a little drink together. Alcohol? Have thine mind gone to ruin? Drink during a mission? Not just one little drink. You really think one drink is gonna get us drunk? No, but don't be such a sorpus. Come on. Rose fills a glass and hands it to Scarlet. After some hesitation, Scarlet grabs the glass. Bottoms up. That smells nice. See this? Is that Rose? Why? What's wrong? Does it agree with you? Bitter. Huh? I said it's bitter. How could you enjoy such a vile concoction? Thought it was fine. I refuse to drink any more of this wicked brew. Suit yourself. More of it for me. Say, did you ever drink together when we were human? Not sure. All I recall is that we were sisters. Huh. It's interesting, isn't it? How do you figure that's the only thing that we both remember? From what I've observed, unless you're a Grimm's model, you either have no memories at all, or remember everything. I suppose it was a particular indelible memory for both of us. Perhaps I convinced myself to never forget my sister, even in death. Really? We got along so well that we never forgot each other. Or we got on each other's nerves so much that we couldn't forget. Either way is fine, I suppose. Rose finishes the rest of her glass, and then lies down on the ground. Follow the wind, follow the clouds, follow your heart. That is the life I wish to lead. Where's that from? Nowhere. Considered my plans for the future. Not the most poetic of plans. When I asked everyone what they would like to do when the war ended, one person said she would like to lie in bed for a week. Another said she would boil an entire pot of soup and gulp it all down. Someone else said she would take the time to read all the comics that she wanted. Alright, there was another one that stuck out to me. Someone wanted our squad to become really famous and go on a mission together with the Goddess Squad. What foolhardy dreams. In this day and age, a lot of people share that same aspiration. Since everything else seems so far and unattainable now, dreaming of joining the Goddess Squad is the next best thing. What about you, Scarlet? What about me? What do you want to do? Well, I wish to spar with you without any armor. Huh? Spar with me without any armor? That's your great dream for the future? If you ask me, I think that's the silliest dream of them all. I suppose I realize how silly it sounds now. You see, that's what happens when all the other dreams seem out of reach. A gentle breeze blows through the night air. Behind them, the laughter of their squad mates can be heard. This is nice. Next time, let's invite them to drink together with us. What is this sudden obsession with spirits? It's nice sharing a drink with others. I just want to share this feeling with everyone else. Oh, I've got it. How about we enjoy the drink while watching the sunrise on the New Year's Eve? Consider it a team building exercise. It could also act like a nice reward to everyone for how hard they've been working this past year. Do as you please. I spotted some good alcohol in the supply box. It will taste even better after it's aged a few more months. If anything, it would probably turn bitter. That night, all the Nikkes reminisced about their past, creating new memories that would last, and laughed together. All the while, they dreamt of a bright and better future that will never come. The end of part 1. Which is fine. Claim these mission parts. So do we get the hard mode? No, we don't get the replay. Oh no, we do. After we finish normal 12, we get another memory film. I mean, I don't need it, but yeah. Oh, I forgot to go to the shop. Let me do that still. Shop. And I want to start stacking these points up. That's 4. Alright, I also did the challenge, so we can do one recruit as well. For the ordinary. Nice. Very good. And the outpost, I guess there's nothing else there. I mean, this is saying new, but I think it's saying new because of the event that we cannot play in the Recollection Center. Yeah. But we already finished that before, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.